I like movies that, we're going to ask my top favorite movies are, which I'll rattle off here in a minute after the partner does them. I love Die Hard. It just doesn't. It's not going to make that because I've seen so many important life-changing movies, and Die Hard isn't necessarily going to change my life, And that's something I'm not taking anything away from it because it's amazing, and I love that shit. And T2, even T2 might not make it, even though I fucking love that movie so much. But all right, stop taking the selfies.
Okay, sorry.
So why don't you rattle off your top 5 movies? Whatever comes to mind. There's no wrong answers here. It's a good show.
So my top favorite movies.
Top 5 all time. Forrest Gump. Come on.
No.
No porn either. No, I was kidding.
Well, no, we have porn movies, but that's a whole thing.
God damn.
Just pick 5. No random. No order.
Okay.
No order.
Okay.
Wow, damn.
Yeah, we've been
Goonies.
Goonies. Okay, that's a good one. Fair enough.
Oh, Grease. I forgot about Grease.
Yeah. Chunk. No. Captain Chunk.
Adventures in Babysitting.
Ugh.
That movie was awesome.
It's okay.
In the 80s, I worked in a video store, so I've seen every 80s movie ever.
Mm-hmm.
But that movie was awesome.
It was.
Do you know who plays Thor in that? Like the mechanic who dressed up like Thor?
Yeah, no, I don't know who it is.
Vincent D'Onofrio from Law and Order Criminal Intent.
And also from Daredevil.
Seriously?
Also from Daredevil. Yeah, he was much younger and much thinner and much in better shape.
From Full Metal Jacket.
He played
Private
Thor?
Pyle. Favorite Pyle in Full Metal Jacket.
No,
yeah,
I know who fucking Vincent D'Onofrio is.
D'Onofrio was in that? Oh, shit.
But he played
D'Onofrio.
Thor?
Come on now. He was Kingpin in Daredevil. Have you watched Daredevil yet?
Daredevil was awesome.
Did you watch those 3 seasons before the show got canceled?
No, I only watched the first season so far.
Finish the last 2 seasons. They're fucking amazing. So good. The Punisher season, the second season's unbelievable. It's all Punisher. It's Thomas Jane. And he just goes and
Have you read any of the books, the Punisher books?
Maybe. I might have Punisher comics going back 50 years in a box here somewhere. Dude, awesome. I'm a Punisher guy. I've been obsessed, and I want a Punisher tattoo so bad. But I've been obsessed with the Punisher.
I have Punisher on my Jeep
entire life. Yeah, I bought her for Christmas. I bought her a Jeep wheel cover with the Punisher logo on it.
Yeah. Oh my God!
So you've only done
Dawson was D'Onofrio.
He was D'Onofrio.
Holy fuck me!
You don't trust me? You had to Google it, really?
Yeah, she had to Google it. Ew.
You didn't know that either.
I know everything.
Yes, of course he does.
Damn.
You got two more movies. Let's get those 2 more.
I forgot Back to the Future too. Back to the Future was awesome.
That's a fucking great movie. That's a great movie. If you want a movie, have you heard? You haven't heard the?
Top 5.
I know you're not super up on new music and shit, but you should check out the Power of Love cover by Newfound Glory. Jocelyn's a big Newfound Glory fan. I'm a big Newfound Glory fan.
I am too.
Yeah, my girlfriend's a big Newfound Glory fan. We're not going to go see them because it's going to take $200 to get there, which is crazy. But check out Google Power of Love Newfound Glory. You'll find it's amazing. It'll blow your mind. I played on the last on the cover song episode. So if you listen to that, you probably heard it. But
didn't record.
And then that one recorded.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
All right, so 2 more.
Okay, so what did I say?
You said
Goonies.
Far Goonies.
Adventures in Babysitting.
Yep.
Any Friday the 13th.
Which is interesting. Well, pick one.
No.
Pick one. You
all
have to.
All of them.
You can't pick
really?
all of them.
Even though Jason went to space, really?
Jason X is awesome, dude. Don't hate on Jason X. Jason X is the fucking shit. Dude.
The original Friday the 13th was awesome.
I know, and a lot of the sequels are good, and some of them are shitty.
Okay, hello, this is my time.
Okay, it's her time.
I'm going to go with Shawshank Redemption.
Oof, really? Okay.
And Saving Private Ryan.
Ooh, Saving Private Ryan, damn.
Do you know Kevin Costner was supposed to star in Shawshank Redemption, but he didn't because of Waterworld?
Waterworld? Really?
Oh, that was a mistake on his part.
Yeah, that worked out well. The biggest fucking budget movie flop of all time. Oh, man.
You know they wanted Schwarzenegger to star in Die Hard?
Oh, really?
Ew.
I think I've heard that, actually.
They were going to call it Commando 2. They were going to, like, just make it, like...
no.
Yeah.
Oh, like Commando had enough of a story to make a fucking another one out of it.
Oh, what was that?
Well,
Bruce
he was going to
Willis
be visiting...
movie when you saw his penis.
What?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what the whole movie is.
Schwarzenegger's penis?
Bruce Willis's penis.
In what? True Lies? Hudson Hawk?
No.
Oh, you want to hear a funny Bruce Willis story?
Sure.
And this is the God's honest truth. Back in the 80s, early 90s, my family owned a porn shop, and one of the porn stars came and did a visit there. I can't remember her name. It was 20 years ago. And we were there, and she was talking to us afterwards with her handler. She had a handler, quote unquote, there. And she was telling us how she was dating Bruce Willis. And we're like, no, you're full of shit. You're not dating Bruce Willis. So she called him on her phone, put it on speakerphone. His voicemail picked up, and it was Bruce Willis's voice.
Nice.
Wow.
That rules.
She left him a message. Yeah, I was like, damn.
That's
so she was
awesome.
Bruce Willis' side piece.
Here's a side piece at the time. It was like late 80s, early 90s. So she had, whether she was banging him or not, I don't know conclusively, but she had his phone number.
That's awesome.
She left him a
That's
message.
good enough. That's good
Yeah,
enough, man.
she had his number. I think it was The
super
Color
impressive.
of Night.
Color of Night? Was it
Yeah.
when Bruce Willis' cock
I
was
guarantee
out?
that wasn't his penis. It was a
Stunt
dick.
cock.
It was-
Stunt cock.
Well, it was tiny.
Yeah, like Gigi Allen
geez.
penis.
No, not as bad as Gigi Allen.
If you got a chance, I'm not sure if you're into that thing or whatever. Like, there's a documentary on Showtime about Gigi Allen, who was like kind of a punk rock sort of early shock
I was going to say
band
this was 94. This was,
premiere, like whatever. But like his thing was
Color
he'd go out
Night,
naked
yeah.
and shit. But he had like a terrible penis, and it was just very funny. Like he would cut himself up on stage and shit, and he was like Iggy Pop kind of.
Oh, yeah.
To another level. He was just crazy. But Gigi.
he, poor thing, had a little tiny
He had a
nut.
terrible penis, and we make fun of it all the time. So
No, we don't make fun of it because you don't know. You never saw it when it was hard. It could have been like
I haven't blown Gigi Allen recently,
it
so
could
I don't know.
have been like 8 inches when
Hey,
it was
you know what?
hard.
Could be,
Some of us have a tiny penis, okay?
dude. It happens. It happens.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
True.
Careful.
everyone.
Careful.
Okay, not
let's hear this.
everyone.
No.
Every guy has, when they're flaccid, a little penis.
Why are we talking about penises?
It's
Because
one
I
from
like
movies.
cock.
Jay didn't even get a chance to say his top 5 movies, and we're talking
I'm
about
going to. Hey, you guys talk about penises. I'm going to get a drink. I'll be right back. You guys talk about cocks. Faggots. Oh, sorry. Homos. I'll be right back.
No, like boys are so sensitive and so like fucked up. It's like, oh my god, when you're flaccid and whatever, it's
How about when you're
cares?
flaccid and it's cold out?
exactly.
It's like a frightened turtle. It retreats up inside you.
Exactly. Who cares? That does not matter.
You know what though? Like we, we're joking, but like there's a lot of scientific basis behind the fact that when women are polled, they say that penis size really does not matter.
That's right. It doesn't.
And if you can use it well, then it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Also, too,
If you're too big, it does. Oh, he's
the
horrified.
average sex time that men and women anonymously report that they can get off on is between 6 and 8 minutes. So anything over that is overkill.
Yeah, like who wants to be like randomly like fucking for like 45 minutes?
This isn't like porn. It's like real life. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. It's like, okay, come get it over with.
This has become like this has gone downhill.
Jay is horrified. He's coming back and he's going to break this up.
I got to break this up. Oh, boy. I don't know where this is going.
Up
Get
your
your
butt.
finger out of my butt. Jesus, move.
Well, when I used to work at the porn shop, this is another job I had. And people used to come in to, like, this is back in the 90s when you had to rent porn.
Yeah.
I remember those days. West Coast
people
Video.
used to. Yeah, well, we were Gallo Video. We were all over Worcester County.
Okay.
People used to come in and rent hardcore porn, and if I could tell you this, fine. I'm gonna tell you this story. I was working one night, and this guy and this girl come in, right? And I'm doing my business, and it's not so big a deal. And all of a sudden, I hear smack, and I hear this girl moaning.
Oh.
So I'm like, what the fuck? And then I hear smack again. So I look, over the counter, and he's got her bent over like one of the racks, and he's hitting her with one of the whips.
Wow. Just testing it out. Just, seeing if it was like appropriate.
So I'm like, okay, what do I do? Okay. I'm like, dude, you can't do that. He's like, no, we were just testing it. I'm like, well,
Jesus.
You realize you got to buy that now, right?
Of course. You break it, you bought it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So he's like, no. We'll buy it. And then she comes up to the counter, and she's not wearing any panties.
Nice.
How do you know?
Because he saw it. He saw his pussy. Her pussy.
I saw, yeah, and she's like awkwardly, like the dress is still hiked up, and it must have, there must be exhibitionists. They must have got off.
It's a thing, yeah.
Yeah,
that's what. Dude, I love you. I miss you so much.
Yeah.
I miss. Oh, honestly, honest to God, I miss you so much. You're amazing.
I know, man. Like I miss my job, and like one thing I realize right now, and honestly, and I said this to Greg the other day. We were grossly overpaid for what we were doing.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I say it all the time. I'm like, dude, there's no way I want to make this kind of money anywhere else for what I did. Like,
so as a business standpoint, they absolutely made the right call.
But even before, I don't want to get into the work thing, but like even before you were there, though, dude, like they would like overpay people. Like I was the tail end of like when they were overpaying people grossly, and then they started paying people less and blah blah blah. And like you got like the shaft, Craig. Frankly, compared to other people, but like people like me and Mike and the old school people, like we got grandfathered in. I mean, I did okay, and I didn't deserve what I made in this economy. Absolutely not.
So I don't feel bad. Like that's a business thing.
But I won't tell you what I made, but I'm not trying to be a douche and not trying to be a dick or whatever. But I made the most out of anybody in the group.
I'm sure you did.
And it's not. I'm not trying to be a dick saying that. It's just that's like how much they wanted to squeeze out of me, and yeah, it was fair. It was pretty fair in what they put me through and shit. But like,
we're on call 24 fucking.
Well, because for a while I was on call 24/7. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, straight up honest with you, they were paying me $22 an hour when they brought me on. That was too much for what I was doing.
That's pretty good. That's not terrible, dude. That's about where I started. And that's not terrible.
To answer, have you tried resetting your speaker? It's just, it was way, I had it made for a couple of years and then fine and ended, whatever.
It wasn't really about the technical knowledge. It was kind of more about like manipulating people into getting them to do what you want. And that was where I found happiness in the job. It was like, getting people to do what I wanted. I understand you did this 12 times, so please tell me, my maid must have come and unplugged this. Like,
of course.
Is she fucking asshole? Like, if you just listened to me the first 10 times I asked you to do this, like, we could have been off this call 10 minutes ago. Like, people are just, it's all a mental game, and customer service is just a fucking mental game, and I hate it, and I fucking hate it. I don't want to do it anymore.
You sound like a kid. Like
I'm not a kid, dude. I'm 42 years old.
No, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that. Jay, clean your room. No, I don't want to.
No, it's not that. I'll do anything, man. But I just feel like I'm better than that, and you're better than that, and most of us are
we're all better than that. Yeah. And like my only point though was for what we were doing, I thought I was robbing them at $22 an hour.
Yeah. Oh, dude, if you think you were robbing